Hey everyone, Kent Business College apprentices, welcome. We're going to talk about two of marketing's biggest secret weapons. Seriously, you run into them every single day and you probably don't even notice them. But trust me, they're the invisible forces that make you either fall in love with the brand or absolutely hate it.
Okay, so here's what we're diving into. First up, we're going to see how the journey is the product. Then we'll get into why seeing really is believing. After that, we'll connect all the dots with the 7 Ps. And finally, I'm going to turn you into a full-on marketing detective. Sound good? Let's go.
Oh yeah, you know you have. We've all been there, right? That feeling, that rage when you're just trying to buy something online. Well, that frustration, that's exactly where our story begins today. And it's all down to this powerful, invisible thing we call process.
All right, section 1. The journey is the product. Let's unpack process. This is a big one. The idea here is that all those little steps a customer takes, well, they're just as important as the thing they're buying. Sometimes they're even more important.
So what is process? It's basically all the steps that get a product or service to the customer. It's the how behind the what. And here's what you've got to remember. This isn't just some boring back-office operational stuff. From the customer's point of view, a super smooth process is actually part of the product itself. And a clunky one? Well, that's like selling them something that's broken right out of the box.
Okay, look at opening a bank account. Seems simple, right? One task? But no, it's a whole journey. Filling out the form, the ID check, getting the card, getting the PIN. Each one of these steps is what we call a moment of truth. It's a point where the bank can either totally wow you or lose you for good. Every single one matters. And get this, some companies are so smart, they actually turn a bad process into a way to make money. It's genius, really. Think about a theme park like Alton Towers. What's the worst part? The queuing, right? So what did they do? They invented fast-track passes. They literally started selling a better process to people who were too impatient to wait, a process innovation that monetizes impatience. Now, a process can be designed in totally different ways. On one hand, you've got McDonald's. It's all about standardization. Same process, same fries, same script, no matter where you are in the world. It's all about efficiency. But on the other hand, you have a Savile Row Tailor. Their process is long, it's personal, with tons of fittings and chats. It's all about creating a premium experience. And here's the thing, neither one is right or wrong. They're just two very different strategies for two very different brands. And when you mix a great process with technology, whoa, it can be an absolute game changer. Just look at this number, 94%. By 2020, that's how many Domino's orders in the UK were made online, 94%. How did they do that? They realized they weren't just selling pizza. They were selling a super easy, tech-powered process for getting that pizza.
But this is where it gets really clever. They took the absolute worst part of ordering food, the waiting, and they turned it into something fun with the pizza tracker. Suddenly, you're not just staring at the clock wondering where your food is. You're part of the action. It's being prepped, it's in the oven, it's on its way. That simple idea transformed waiting from a negative into a positive, engaging experience. That's how you build loyalty.
Another perfect example? Uber. I mean, think about it. Uber didn't invent a new kind of car. The ride itself is pretty much the same. What they did was fix the absolute nightmare of a process that was hailing a cab, wondering when it would show up, and fumbling for cash. Their real innovation, their real product, wasn't the taxi ride. It was that incredibly seamless app experience.
Okay, moving on to section 2, seeing is believing, where we master physical evidence. So we've established that having a great process is absolutely crucial, but it's not the whole story. While process is all about what customers do, our next secret weapon, physical evidence, is all about what they see and feel. It's about all the tangible clues that shout what your brand is all about.
So, what exactly is physical evidence? It's all the visible, sensory stuff that shapes how a customer sees your service. It's the tangible proof of your brand's promise. I mean, think about it. If you're selling something you can't touch, like financial advice, how do you convince people you're good? You can't just hand it to them. That's where physical evidence comes in. It's like your brand's silent salesperson, giving off clues that say, hey, we're legit.
And we're talking about everything here. The layout and cleanliness of a store, the uniforms your staff wear, the design of your website, even the packaging your product comes in, or the way your emails and receipts look. All of it, the signs, the brochures, every little tangible thing is a clue that tells the customer about the quality they can expect.
Let's take a perfect example, Harrods. Just picture walking in. You see these opulent interiors, the doormen in their smart uniforms, the absolutely beautiful displays. Every single detail is screaming prestige and luxury. The whole environment is designed to make you feel that the high prices are totally justified, and you haven't even looked at a product yet.
Now, let's flip that completely on its head and think about Greg's. It's the total opposite, right? Bright lights, simple seating, price boards that are super easy to read. All of that physical evidence is signaling something completely different. Quick, easy value. And both are brilliant. They're just using physical evidence to deliver on very different brand promises.
And don't for a second think this is just about brick-and-mortar stores. This stuff is huge online too. Think about a digital bank like Monzo. They don't have branches you can walk into. So their sleek, easy-to-use app, that is their physical evidence. It's their storefront. A clean, professional-looking app gives you that visual assurance you need when there's no physical building to visit. It's what tells you your money is safe.
Okay, section 3, getting the 7 Ps in sync. So let's say your process is amazing and your physical evidence is on point. You're all set, right? Well, not quite. What happens if those two things don't match up with everything else you're doing? That, my friends, is when it can all go wrong.
Let's play this out. Imagine you're scrolling through Instagram and you see an ad for a luxury spa. The pictures are just gorgeous, tranquil, beautiful, you can almost feel the calm. So right away, your promotion has set this really high expectation in your mind.
But then you actually get there, and the reception is a mess. There you use towels lying around. Ugh, that's a massive mismatch, right? The physical evidence doesn't line up. And in that one moment, poof, the brand promise is broken. All that trust you had just evaporates, because what they showed you and what you're seeing are two different things.
And that's why the 7 Ps, all of them have to be singing from the same hymn sheet. We're talking product, price, place, promotion, people, and the two we've just unpacked, process and physical evidence. They all have to tell the exact same story. When they're all in sync, that's when you build a brand that's not just powerful, but believable.
Right, final section. Now, be the detective. Your turn to analyze. We've done the theory, now it's time to put this into practice. This is where you get to put on your detective hat and start spotting this stuff out in the real world. So here is your mission, should you choose to accept it. Think about the last time you were a customer. Anything at all. Ordering a takeaway, returning something you bought online. I want you to jot down the steps you went through. Was there a point that just made you want to scream? How would you fix that process? And think about the physical evidence. What did the website, the packaging, the store itself, what did it all make you feel?
Okay, now for the important part. Apply this to your own business. Put that customer journey under a microscope. Where's the friction? Where are the annoying bits? Where can you smooth things out? Or even better, add a little wow moment they weren't expecting. Honestly, sometimes it's the smallest things, a friendlier email, a clearer sign, that can totally change how someone feels about your brand.
So let's wrap this up. Remember, great marketing isn't just about what you say in your ads. It's about everything you do. It's in the quiet, seamless process that just works. It's in the clean storefront or the beautiful website. It's about the whole experience. Now go out there and start seeing the invisible. You'll be amazed at what you find.